Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here, and Mr. Charlie, and Miss Nixie. Right, Charlie? Are you excited, Charlie? Oh, wait, what are you doing? You're turning something on. What was that? Oh, I know what it was. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Oh, there you go. Okay, get off my stuff for a minute. No, get up for a minute. Don't drool either. Don't drool. Oh, get off my stuff for a minute. Oh, crappy sack dog. Really? Wow. He insists he has to lay down right now. Whoa. Isn't that crazy? Anyway. Howdy, 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 everybody. It is January 31st, 2017. It is Tuesday afternoon. It is 12:42 p.m. And I'm just now getting moving. I just now got myself a cup of coffee. I've been up for a couple hours, but, you know, I always get dressed first, and then my little dog, Missy, always wants to go straight outside, and I really look forward to going outside. So we were sitting outside, and then I was fiddle farting around with my plants, watering them and all that. First of all, and I know my daughter probably doesn't watch my videos, but a very, very, very happy birthday to my youngest daughter, Kim. It's her birthday today, and I hope she has a really great one, and I love you. And recap on yesterday, you guys know Brad's back was just, he was in a lot of severe pain. So we just took it easy. We were going to go fishing. We decided not to do that. And there was some other stuff he wanted to do outside. We decided not to do that. And basically, I just had him on the couch with, he took some Aleve, and we were using muscle rub, and we were using the heating pad, and I also brought out a stool so we can make kind of a makeshift type recliner so he could get his feet up and kind of get it back to the position that felt better for him. And we just basically did that all day. So it was still killing him last night, but not quite as bad, but he was still having so much trouble sleeping. So he even said, we talked about yesterday, that it was time to see a doctor about his back and what could be done for it. So we'll be going through that journey. He did make homemade pizza last night because I wanted to have some pizza before I start my keto. So you know, I went ahead and had a few things I really wanted. I made cookies yesterday. You know, salted caramel chocolate chip cookies. And they're just a small batch, enough that there wouldn't be anything left. And so we did that. I did a lot of looming. First, I'll show you. I did the bottoms on these slippers like I've done, but did the other ones. So they're non-skid, and these have little pink roses on them. Let's see. Yep, these have little pink roses on them. These have the little white, kind of kind of an ivory white on them, and then these have the blue. So that's all of those, and then and I did the non-skid is fabric paint, and then I do that outside so it can lay and not be disturbed outside. Actually, I use the top of the dog kennel. So, and then so I was watching Netflix, and I decided to make a couple donation hats. You know, while I was sitting there, and so I made this little baby one. This would be for, well, I hate to do genders, but classically everybody would think little boy, but you might think a little girl too. I like to say just for whoever wants. So here's a little, you know, and then here is a small child size purples. And this is very soft. So anyway, so I got a couple more for donation. Get a new bag started. So that's all good. And let's see what else. And I paid bills. Brad, when Brad gets his pension and stuff, then I sit and I pay bills. I pay all the bills that we have coming in, except for the rent. He goes and pays that. But some of them are just automatically taken out anyway. But we figured it out, and with being able to drop our data on our cell phone way down, we save, even with the internet bill now, we save about about $65 a month. So that's really good, and it's so nice having full-time internet that is there. So that's really great. We really enjoy having it. We're very thankful. Told you guys I already went outside, messed with my plant, sat outside with my little dog. Charlie is getting much, much, much better about the barking issue. He's being a very good boy. I need to give them a treat, because he was a good boy while I was outside, Charlie. You know that? And I know it's been long enough, he probably forgot, but that's okay. But he knows when I say good boy, don't you? Yeah, you know when Mom says good boy. Missy. They don't mind having treats at all. So anyway, and then I'm making this now because we're going to go into town. We're probably going to go get something to eat, because like I said, I start the keto tomorrow. And so I want to go have something to eat, that wouldn't be keto. And then we're going to go do shopping. We're going to go to Dollar Tree. And then we got to pick up a few things there at Walmart. So that'll be that. I think I'm pretty much ready for the keto. I don't quite understand the fat concept. I think because I've never been on a diet where they want you to have fat. So that's kind of different. I'm trying to kind of wrap my head around that. And I still kind of am wondering what dairy I can have on keto. I'm assuming I can have just about anything. What you got to watch is those net carbs. So, and I'm really hoping I will find at the store one of those spiralizers for zucchini. I would really like to do that. Because one of the things I really do love is pasta. And if I could replace my pasta with zucchini, that would be a fabulous thing. That would be a really excellent thing. And I could use it for replacing, instead of having rice, that I could have that. So I'm really excited and looking forward to hopefully being able to find one. I just want one of the hand crank ones. I don't need anything fancy. Because Brad's not going to be eating spiral zucchini, most likely. I kind of doubt he would. But that's okay, because I could still cook the pasta for him, and then cook the zucchini for me, and then, So, and I'm assuming you can have, as long as you're watching the carbs, like tomatoes and stuff, because that's one thing I really do love is tomatoes. I'm okay with giving up the rest of the fruit, but I really do love tomatoes and stuff. So, and I love spinach and stuff. So, my biggest challenge is that we don't have a full-size fridge in this RV. So it can be a challenge on the fresh stuff because you can only have so much room. So sometimes and also with the freezer, because, the freezer space is smaller. So sometimes I have to go with canned, and that's just the way it is. I was glad that they had canned, you could have green beans, because I have a lot of green beans. So, I want to make it work. I need this lifestyle change, and I have never done well with carbs. I go crazy with carbs. I do fine with not feeling so hungry and stuff until I eat carbs, and then I want to eat everything in sight. And I have said this for years and years and years, and my doctor used to kind of laugh at me because I used to be, I'm fine, but especially the minute I would eat any white refined flour product, especially if it had sugar too, then I eat it and then I just want to eat all night. And, so I really, at first when I started hearing about the keto diet, I'm like, what? Huh? And then, more of my friends were doing it and stuff, and it's like, when you start really looking into it, it's like, well, that really isn't, besides the fat, it isn't really any different than what they put me on before I was supposed to have weight loss surgery. Because at that point in time, they said I could have all the protein I want, and there were certain vegetables I could have all of that I wanted. But the carbs were what they did not want me to have more than 15 carbs a day, So, and they didn't want me to have any fruit or anything. So, I'm going to give it a go. I am. And I'm going to start exercising too. And I'm going to keep a positive attitude. And that's the biggest thing. Because for me, it isn't about wanting to get super skinny. It's wanting to have better health. If I can get my diabetes controlled enough that I either don't have to have insulin or I have to have, very little. And like I said, we're going to get a different doctor because we're not really, she gave us no choices and just slapped us on insulin, and so we're going to see a different doctor and stuff. But I'm excited about going through this. Like I said, at first I thought, oh, that can't be healthy. And then when I really looked at it compared to what they had me doing, I'm like, it really isn't any different because, like I said, they let me have just unlimited, and I know this isn't unlimited protein, but, their philosophy. I guess I'm going to be doing actually kind of a cross between what they had me doing with the weight loss. It wasn't a center, but, it was a weight loss nutrition place. Between that and the keto. So everybody has to tweak it to what works for them. And, like a good friend of mine said, Nirvana said, that some people are out there like the food police. And they want to tell you everything you're doing wrong and you shouldn't be doing this and you shouldn't be doing that. And my God, the amount that you eat on this or that. And it's very harmful. I had many, many years ago when I had lost over 200 pounds. And yeah, I managed to keep it off for 5 years. And then depression and all that, I hadn't done the homework upstairs in my head before I did that. But anyway, came at the point in time when my father had to have surgery, so they came up to Casper and, where I lived. And so I was there with them and brought my mom back to we lived in an apartment at that time, and my husband fixed fried rice for us. And she was going on and on about, my God, there was no way she could eat all that and stuff. And here I was a lot thinner than her at the time. And, I didn't say anything, but it really hurt my feelings. And lo and behold, she sat there and ate the whole bowl that my husband gave her. But it was just, it's like, really? Everybody's body is different, and everybody eats things in a different way and at a different time. It's like my husband is a grazer, which means, and he's actually, and he's always nibbling on stuff, and that's his deal. And I don't compare what he eats to what I eat to what somebody else eats. I'm friends with people of all different sizes and food philosophies and stuff, and whatever works for them is great. So Anyway, I'm getting all kind of like let me have a sip of my coffee first. Did you guys catch Pam and Rick's live hangout last night? Go over to Pamela Hicks' channel. Oh my lord. And there was some adult talk. It wasn't like massive cussing or anything, but it was some adult talk. We were just all having a hoot and holler and fun time. But my husband happened to be reading some of it, and he's like, so I'm like, come over here. I want you to meet these guys, and stuff. Because, I talk about how they a lot of times keep me company at night, when he's at work and stuff. It's funny. That's good. That is good. So I gotta go to Dollar Tree today, too. I think I told you guys that. I want to get some more of those red waste cans. And I got a couple more ideas on those I want to do. And then, what else? What else did I need from there? I need a sweetener from there. And, what else? Oh, I wanted to look at the Barrettes. And I want to look at their gardening stuff. So I didn't really get a look at their gardening stuff. And I get excited because I walk around in there really well now. So, yeah. Mainly, I gotta get meat at Walmart. I think we're doing okay on everything else. Like, I get meat. So, yeah. Meat. But, anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. And I love you guys. And I do cherish your friendship so much. And so does Nixie. What are you doing? Are you being excited? Are you being excited? Oh my God. Are you a pretty girl, Nix? Are you a pretty girl? She is a pretty girl. Aren't you? Oh, I love you too. Yeah, Charlie's on my lap. Missy's over here. Oh. Anyway, we hope you guys have a fantastic day. And thank you and welcome to my new subscribers. I just noticed I picked up a bunch of new subscribers. I'm so excited. I'm almost at 500. And when I get to 500, I'm going to do a giveaway. So, I'm excited. I know it's a low number for a lot of people. But for me, it's fantastic. And, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching this and you haven't ever. I forget to say that. But yeah, if you would like to like and subscribe, that would be fantastic. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.